Lord, kick us out and thrust us out into the harvest. And show us and teach us in your mercy that there's power to liberate. But so many people, they stop believing that there's power to liberate because they themselves have come under the things of this world like a weight. They look at their own failures. They look at their own mistakes. They look at the problem in their own lives. I remember a church group that I used to go and preach with a lot. And they're always about overcoming the problems in your own life. Overcoming the problems in your own life. And that's good. We need to do that. We do. And there's power in the gospel to do that. But when week after week, month after month, year after year, that's all you are hearing, and people don't seem to be breaking out, you have to stop and say, God, what's the problem? And maybe the problem is we've grieved and choked the Holy Spirit. We've quenched the power of God because we become so self-focused that we forgot to be about our Father's business. And maybe when we go to liberate and to set free and to do what He called us to do, just maybe the things in our own lives that have been holding us back will break off. I mean, so many Christians, you hear it time and time again. They're going around the same mountain. They're struggling with the same problems. They're just trying to overcome my own battles in my own house. The enemy is at my house. And I'm thinking to myself, but this has been year after year. Maybe your strategy is wrong. Maybe we need to go. And maybe when we start going and sharing the love of God and sharing the truth and sharing the gospel and building up others and serving others, just maybe all of a sudden we will stop and realize all those things that were troubling us are gone. The Apostolic Church never had that problem. They were too busy storming the gates of hell. Maybe we need to change our whole attitude to the way things work in this world and become the kind of church that turns this world upside down. Paul, the second point, he was madly in love with Jesus. I mean, there's no other way to have the kind of fruit, the kind of impact, the kind of power that we saw in the ministry of Paul unless we understand the mechanics that did it. And the first thing that you can say about Paul is he was madly in love with Jesus. He said, if we're beside ourselves, it's for the Lord. If we have a sound mind, it's for you. Why? Because I'm madly in love with Jesus.